Hey, what's up everyone, it's Patrick, and welcome to my guide to quest Defender of Varrock on RuneScape 3. On screen right now is everything you need to prepare yourself for this quest. The green text is what you really need, and the white text explains where to get everything for the Ironman, as well as recommended items, which are just teleports. I think most of this is self-explanatory, so I only want to go over two things. At the very top of the list, Shield of Varrock, and claim Kudos from Historian Minas in Varrock Museum for completing it. If you don't know how to do the part with the Kudos, I'll be showing you in the video. Also, under items needed, you will need one blue right ore, which is an untradeable item. There is a point in the quest where you'll be near the area to go get one, so that'll be a great time to do so, but it's still going to take a minute. If you happen to have one in your bank or whatever, you should bring it anyways. Feel free to pause this if you want to take a better look, as I'm going to get into the guide now. This video is brought to you by the awesome members of my Patreon. If you want access to some exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Enjoy the video, everyone. If you haven't completed the requirement where you claim Kudos from Historian Minas in the Varrock Museum for completing Shield of Varrock, or even if you're not sure, you want to go to the northeast corner of the Varrock Museum shown by the green marker on this map. If you already did that and you want to start the quest, go to the northwest corner of the Varrock Palace shown by a yellow marker on this map. You can get to Varrock using the regular teleport, the lodestone, ring of wealth to Great Exchange, skills necklace to Cooking Guild, or combat bracelet to Champions Guild. In the northeast corner of the Varrock Museum, climb up the staircase and speak to Historian Minas. Select option 2. I have some information that might be of use in your displays, and you'll tell them various bits of info that you learn from quests that you have done. There's more to this than just Shield of Varrock, but that one is specific to the requirement, so you want to read some of the conversation until you start talking about two gangs in Varrock, and at the end of that section of the conversation, you'll notice the end when your character either moves on to the next topic or your number in Museum Kudos displayed at the top should go up. You can stop as soon as that happens. So you start the quest, go to the northwest corner of the Varrock Palace. Make sure you dismiss or pick up any followers, familiars, or pets. You cannot have them out. Climb up the staircase twice. Speak to Captain Roven, select option 1, accept the quest, then option 1 again. By the way, if it's not letting you start the quest or not giving you any chat options, it's most likely because you're missing one of the requirements, including the Varrock Museum one I just showed you. So even if you think you did it, you probably want to do it again just to make sure. Also, before anyone bugs out, at the end of this conversation, you'll be sent to a place that looks like the wilderness. Is not the real wilderness. It's an instance designed for the quest, so you'll be the only person you'll see, and also you'll see NPCs that are relevant to the quest. There will be some zombies that attack you, but nothing crazy dangerous, and definitely not any players. Once you're in the fake wilderness though, step into the graveyard to the east. Speak to Heartwind. For this next part, sit back and listen for a minute so I can explain what to do. This clip that you currently see playing in the background, I'm going to play it for you twice. This first time so you can see it and get an idea of what you have to do, then again at a slower speed so you can actually follow it step by step. What you're going to be doing here is tracking in Hunter. The most basic way I can explain it is you search an object, find a trail of footprints, then search more objects around that trail to find more footprints, and you do that until you reach your destination, which in this case is the Chaos Temple. That's good to know because a lot of things look similar and you can very easily click on the wrong object without realizing. The solution is supposed to be the same for everyone, but I don't know if that's really true because even the wiki doesn't have the solution. If it is, I'm going to play it for you anyways. If not, then I can't really help you anyways. Also, I searched the wrong objects like 3 times. I did not cut them out because it made it too confusing to watch because it looked like time skips. Anyways, I'm going to play the clip of me doing it at a slower speed now and you can follow along. I'm about to search 2 trees that are next to each other. The first one was a mistake I made. The second one will uncover more footprints and give you an object called a grubby key. Hang on to that because you'll need it. You need to search this last tree to get a message saying the trail seems to stop. Make sure you search the right tree and get that message, or else they won't let you move on with the quest. After searching that tree though, run south to the Chaos Altar. You can pray here, by the way, if you want full prayer points as you're about to get into some fights. Anyways, use your grubby key on the trapdoor on the south side of the Chaos Altar, and the key will get stuck in it. Click on the trapdoor again to open it to go inside. Go to the northeast corner of this area and click on the balcony to look over for a cutscene. Run west where you'll see some armored zombies and bottles on the floor. Pick up 3 bottles, you'll see them as red dots on your minimap. You're then going to kill 3 zombies, and after each kill they'll leave behind some red mist. Use the bottle on the red mist to get it in there. You're killing 3 zombies because you need to fill 3 bottles. After filling the 3 bottles with red mist, open the door to the west for a cutscene. Your bottles are now empty, so you're going to go further down the hallway where there are more zombies and do the same thing as before. Kill 3 zombies for the red mist and fill all 3 bottles again. After filling the 3 bottles with the red mist for a second time, continue down the hallway and open the next door to northeast. Go straight east, and in the southeast corner is another balcony. Look over that for another cutscene. Head back to Captain Rogovan in the northwest corner of the Varrock Palace. Climb up the staircase twice. Speak to Captain Rogovan. Go to Thurgo by Port Sarum or Mudskipper Point. You can get there using fairy ring code AIQ or the Port Sarum lodestone. Speak to Thurgo and select option 3. I'd like to ask about Shield of Arav. Apparently this is option 4 if you have a 99 smithing. At this point, you need some blue-right ore, which if you don't have any, luckily it is right here. Climb up the hill to the east and climb down the trapdoor. You probably remember this from the Knight Sword quest. Go around to the icy-looking white area where the ice warriors and ice giants are. There's a blue-right rock near the northeast corner where you can stand behind a stalagmite to mine without having anything attack you to interrupt your mining. You only need to get 1 ore. Once you have your one blue-right ore, or if you already have it, go to the Ice Mountain west of Edgeville. You can get near there using the combat bracelet to the monastery, Edgeville Lodestone, or Amulet Glory to Edgeville. Go towards the white tree and you're going to stand about 2 steps east of it. Dig using the spade in your inventory, which should reveal some churned up snow, which looks like a hole in the snow. If it doesn't show up, you may need to stand closer to it. Use my video as a reference to where it actually is. Once you got it, click on the churned up snow to dig it up, then enter the hole. Go into the room to south. Speak to Ramnaro and select option 4. I wish to use a sacred forge. Use the blue-right ore on the sacred forge. Speak to Ramnaro again to get a cutscene. Go back to Captain Rovin. You get a cutscene when you enter the property of the Varrock Palace, by the way. Afterwards, just continue running, ignore the zombies. Climb up the staircase twice. Speak to Captain Rovin to receive a restored shield. Go to the library downstairs. Speak to Reldo and select option 4. I like to talk about the invading zombies. Apparently, this is option 5 if the quest Toxket Dill has been completed. Read the Varrock census near the northwest corner of the room, and it has a few pages, so flip through them. A few steps south by the table, search the scrolls on the floor. Read the list of elders in your inventory. You're now going to go speak to 5 NPCs throughout Varrock, all of which are labeled on the map, and they're listed in the most efficient order to speak to them. They may not be in the exact rooms on this map, as they can roam a little bit, so be sure to check the surrounding areas. Notice I also have numbers written next to each NPC. Those are chat option numbers. For the king, by the way, it's option 2 if the quest Lord of Vampirium has been completed. You should note you may not actually have to speak to all of these NPCs. You only have to speak to them until one of them tells you they're not a blood descendant, which varies for different players, so it may be in your best interest to read a little bit of what they're saying or just speak to everyone. I'm doing that anyways for the sake of the guide. Once someone tells you that they're not a blood descendant or you've spoken to everyone, you can move on with the quest and go to this building in the southeast corner of Varrock shown by the yellow marker on this map. You might as well watch the rest of the video, by the way, because there's only like 2 steps left. Speak to Dementius and select option 2, ask about something else to get a cutscene. After the cutscene, speak to Captain Rovin. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. There are also links in the description below for my Patreon, donation link, Twitter, and Discord where you can interact with me. Donations can also be directly made through YouTube now with thanks option near like button below the video. Catch you later. Peace.